How's it going, everyone? This is my hello and welcome back to Chrono Trigger. In the last video, we entered the Mountain of Woe, where we want to find Melchior, the Guru of Life. Now, we ended the episode here last time, and in the meantime, I fought the enemies that were here. I got more tech points from that rubble enemy thanks to Isla, no thanks to Chrono. I mean, maybe thanks to Chrono a little bit. Ooh, shield. We've seen what shield does. But yeah, we're continuing our ascent onto the Mountain of Woe, since it can allow us to get to Melchior, and it can also allow us to access the Kingdom of Zeal without using those time gates that we were blocked from. That aside, let's move on. Oh wait a minute, here's a save point. You know, maybe I should have saved last video here, but oops, that was a little awkward. So I'm gonna save and heal everyone up and equip everyone with the proper equipment, so excuse me. Okay, so I have Chrono, Isla, and Robo with me, so you can imagine what's coming up soon. But I gave Chrono the Black Mail, which absorbs shadow attacks. There's Isla's Black Vest, which still absorbs shadow attacks, but not as effectively. I realized that's the difference between Black Vest and something like a Ruby Vest, which only halves the damage you take, but you still take damage. It doesn't absorb as much though. But yeah, I would say it'd be nice if I do have a red vest or red mail, but I cannot get those items yet because, well, Guardia Castle is being a dick. But yes, that was a time hat, which prevents stop and slow, which is interesting, but I don't find it too useful. I mean, there are situations where you might get slowed down or stopped, but I wouldn't count on worrying about it. But oh jeez, it's getting darker. The world is getting darker. What lies ahead? Is Melchior ahead? Is he safe? Whoa, it's a giant rock, a giant crystal gem. Good God, that thing is terrifying. So, ow, we're all gonna get hurt with this giant fire attack. As you can imagine, Robo doesn't take too much damage from it, but he's a shadow attack, which Robo will get damage from, but thankfully Chrono and Isla have Shadow Elemental. So I want to begin by charming the head of Giga Gaia, and I'm gonna put Robo on heal duty. And while Isla focuses on stealing, yes, we got the speed tab. Okay, so you notice that Chrono learned a new tech actually off screen. That's something I forgot about, but he learned Confuse. This is a physical tech. Now, here's what happens. Well, first of all, we all get healed with Heal Beam. That's very nice, very generous. So it's a fierce physical attack that does quite a lot of damage, so that's pretty good. But let's see how Volt Bite compares. So we did roughly like 1100 damage with Confuse. And here we did roughly the same amount of damage. Oh, we already destroyed that one arm. So let's focus on, you know, I think I can. Alright, you know what? Heal her, heal her, here, heal. Yeah, just have Robo heal everyone, and then you'll be fine. I do wonder if I attack the right hand, because I would advise attacking the left hand, but then you may ask, whose left hand? But I think we'll be fine. So, my advice would be to destroy one hand, but leave the other hand intact, and then Volt Bite the head. And once you get a chance, you can commence attacking the head with Robo's. Okay. Maybe I should have gone for the other hand. Come on! Then again, the damage Giga Gaia is recovering is negligible compared to what we're doing to him every turn. If we do Robo Tackle and Volt Bite every turn, we do roughly 1600 damage, so he only recovers like an eighth of that. So, well, little more than an eighth, but still, it's insignificant compared to how much damage you're doing, and he doesn't seem to recover every turn anyway, so we're dealing the pain here. Feel the pain, Giga Gaia. Now that may seem painful, but it's not too painful, so... Oh great, you're restoring your arm soon. Don't do that. Don't bring back your arm. You are adorable with only one arm. Did I say adorable? He doesn't even look adorable, he looks terrifying. He does look like some robot master you might see in Mega Man 7. Also, Volt Bite has this thing of making enemies much more terrifying than they actually are. Oh great, the other arm is back. Okay, we're gonna focus on destroying the left hand again. Well, the right hand technically, but yeah, let's call it the right hand. Oh great. Yeah, Robo back on heal duty. So yeah, as you can see, if both hands are back, then Giga Gaia can use some dangerous magical attacks. So don't let Giga Gaia have both of his hands at the same time. Destroy one hand. But I would recommend destroying one hand at a time, otherwise you'll suffer the consequences. In fact, I forgot about the consequences, so I'll have future Maya Hello tell them to you. I mean, I've always been used to destroying one hand and leaving the other hand intact with this boss fight, so I feel satisfied with this. Now, you may say it'd be helpful to have something like a blue vest or a blue mail because of Giga Gaia's water attacks, but they don't do a lot of damage anyway, so his most devastating attacks are his shadow and fire attacks when he has both of his hands. So I would focus on black and red, or black and ruby, when it comes to armor. We should almost be done with him. He shouldn't last very long. Like, he's very imposing and very threatening, yet he's actually not as bad as, let's say, Black Tyranno. You know, that boss we fought against when Lavos was about to come crashing onto the earth. That was quite a battle, but you have to admit, this is a spectacle. This is one of those moments you cannot forget when you play Chrono Trigger. You're fighting this gigantic boss against an imposing background. That's amazing. This background is amazing. Also, you have to ask, what is Giga Gaia? Where did he come from? Who made him? Doesn't matter, he's dead. Alright, all these experience points. Ooh, I learned a tailspin. Ooh, we learned a triple tech. Twister. Let's do the twist. So is Melchior okay? Because this is where he was imprisoned. Maybe this Giga Gaia was a guard. Oh, thank God you're okay. Oh. So maybe the swordsmith Melchior is the Melchior after... Basically, this is the Melchior who never met us before. But yeah, enough about the weird time discrepancy. Ocean Palace. Queen Seal is focusing on finishing it. And she wants to use it to extract Lavos' energy now that it's going to be closer to Lavos. Oh, that's actually pretty bad. Infamous Immortal. I don't think Lavos is immortal, but yeah, so Queen Zeal has just gone insane, hasn't she? What? Oh, right. There was maybe Giga Gaia was the embodiment of a seal. Oh dear. This is not going to be fun for the Earthbound people, not at all. I hope you didn't make a huge mess there. Yeah, So, Lavos seems to be consuming the energy of this planet, even now. Just imagine how much energy he consumed by the time 1999 comes around. Oh. So, yeah, Lavos did seem to be dormant until the day of Lavos. So what if he wakes up now, though? What are the consequences? Like, we know that Lavos doesn't wake up until 1999, but... Shala? What? Why would she be here? And Giannis? Don't say that about yourself, Baldur. We're once the same as you still are the same. We're all still the same. Oh, actually, in that regard. You seem to be saying as if the Earthbound people are better off. And arguably, they are better off. Giannis, don't say that. You know better. You know better than that. That's very thoughtful of you, Shala. Yeah, she already seemed to break the rule by letting us free. She doesn't seem to be in the best regards with the royalty, even though she is related. Wait, what? The Ocean Palace is already finished? What do you mean all is lost? Is it already too late? Oh. Good for you, but are you sure about that? Isn't that too dangerous for you? Please stop acting against your own safety. Oh, so we can access the kingdom now. That's great news. What? Oh, it's you. Don't lay a finger on her, you slime. And the fucker laughs. Woo! Jesus, that was unwarranted. Dalton, we weren't even about to harm you. You attacked... you have no standards, do you, Dalton? Then again, he's holding Shala captive right now, so... Giannis, be careful. This isn't something to mess with. Yeah! Oh, you... Why would you do that to him? Why would you do anything you're doing right now? You despicable monster. I wish I could slice your head off right now, yet I can't. I can't let Shala be hurt. Shala, don't worry. We'll come after you. I just hope that you stay safe. Because these people are dangerous. Thank God you're alright. Yeah, I don't want you to think about what could happen to Shala. She's just so pure. She's the only one who wants to help us. So how can we stop all of this? The Ocean Palace is already done. So all the Queen needs to do is essentially use the Mammoth machine, bring it to the Ocean Palace, which is now functional, bring it down to Lavos, and then what? Wake Lavos up, and then is the world going to be destroyed? No, we can't allow that to happen. Yeah, we're going to stop the Queen. And even if Lavos happens to wake up, we'll deal with him too. We owe the world everything. But Melchior, you'll come to know who we are soon enough. What is it, Melchior? A sword made from the red stone as the Mammoth machine. Oh, so this is the machine's weakness. Interesting. We'll gladly use it to destroy the Mammoth machine. The ruby knife. you'll come to know who we are, Melchior. However the hell we end up in 1000 AD, I don't know, but glad to make acquaintance with you. Don't worry, Elder, you've done all that you could. And trust me, you've done everything for us already. These people just feel like they don't amount to much, and yet they do. That's a sad thing. They feel worthless, and yet they have more integrity and more spirit than the soulless creatures of the Kingdom of Zeal. Like, the Kingdom of Zeal is interesting, and yet it's full of people who don't live life. They're all under a delusion that Lavos is good. They're all deluded by the Queen, who has been corrupted mentally beyond repair. Oh dear, now they're all concerned for Giannis and Shala. Oh dear, this is a crisis right now. A horrible crisis. We must do what we must to stop this crisis. We'll confront the Queen down at the Ocean Palace, and if that means killing Lavos himself, so be it. I'll gladly destroy everything, even if it's incredibly dangerous. I mean, there's no point of holding back. Alright, we're back in the Kingdom of Zeal. Back in the happy place. Back in paradise. Or so it seems. There's actually one person I didn't talk to in this kingdom, and that's this Poyozo guy. And I kinda want to talk to him because of his dialogue. Do you believe in fate? Which means our lives are all predetermined. This is a rather interesting topic. Something that people debate about a lot when it comes to beliefs. And it may approach other such topics that are not the best thing to talk about, but I'll say no such thing as fate because I like the idea of free will. I mean, doorway of destiny or whatever, but I believe you can make your own choices. And honestly, I believe everyone should be able to make their own choices at some point. Or at every point of their lives, I mean. There's just one dude who was selling stuff. Although he seemed to be... Yes, this is Shala's... Wait. No, wait. Oh, shoot, I messed up. Let's try again. Yeah, the thing is that wasn't Shala's pendant. That was Marl's pendant. Now, whether or not you can argue that it's the same exact pendant or not... No, it's not Shala's pendant. So, before he was saying, yeah, I have some stuff, but I don't feel like selling it to you since I'm forbidden. Yet, now he's willing to sell and do business with us. As crazy as this seems, I do want to buy a lot of stuff, so excuse me. Okay, so I gave everyone this load stuff. Now, what's interesting is that before, when we were at the Mountain of Woe, Isla was able to steal multiple alloy blades and multiple big hands. Now we only need one of each, but you can actually get more than one of each, and you can actually sell those. So it may be worth it to charm more of the items you can buy here, since that's where you can first buy alloy blades and big hands and pearl edges, which I should acknowledge. Frog has a new sword, so he should have a new accessory too. I'm so bad at deciding what... Maybe I should just give him a rage band or something. Although he could be faster too. You know what? Ooh, this could actually be good too for him. I'll make him faster. At some point it's a bit excessive to just pound your characters with extra strength. Although my other option was giving Frog some counterattacks. Actually, I should just give him that then. I'm so indecisive. I guess I'll give Frog that counterattack. Then that rage band. Yeah. Alright, so without further ado, let's go into the Zeal Palace. And kick some ass. Yeah, you self-conceited pricks. So they said they're gonna take the Mammon Machine down to the Ocean Palace. Question is, have they already taken the Mammon Machine down? Maybe you can still hope that the Mammon Machine hasn't been taken down yet. Maybe you can just guard the Mammon Machine from the people who want to bring it down. Fight. Oh no, it's already gone. It's already in the Ocean Palace, isn't it? Oh god, we're racing against time now. We have to get to the Ocean Palace now. This is no joke. We have to go now. Otherwise, who knows what can happen when they use the power of Lavos. Or abuse the power of Lavos. Yeah, so as you can see, you want to save for a very good reason. What lies beyond? I have no idea. What about you guys? Nothing? Alright. How are you? Don't you realize what's going on? You're not gonna get immortality. You'll die! Everyone is gonna die. Lavos is gonna kill us all. Or worse yet, Queen Zeal is gonna kill us all. You. Better you serve this fate in this lowly position, you scum. The prophet knows all. That's the point of a prophet, doesn't he? Right? Oh, you wanna fight? Let's bring it on. Bring it on, let's dance, bitch. Alright, so I feel like using Spire since that's an awesome move to use. You have to admit, this move is pretty awesome. A frickin' lightning rod attack. In fact, that's what it's actually called. It's just that this game has some weird translators. It's kind of like the translation for, let's say, Final Fantasy VI, where Ted Woolsey made it so that nothing made sense in terms of the context. So what? Are you goading us or something? You know what? I feel like answering his call. As it turns out, you can't actually do that. So yeah, that's a little bit of a shame. I just wanted to show that off and try it out. Are you ready for... Here we go. Let's Spire him. So yeah, Dalton uses Iron Orb a lot, which reduces your HP by a half. And he does that to people a lot. It's a little annoying, but just keep your HP up with, well, a designated healer, and you'll be fine. So that's why I feel like I should Spire with Chrono and Frog, since that's their most awesome dual tech at the moment. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah. Alright, now he's attacking Frog. Let's use Heal Beam, since why not? Heal Beam is nice. It heals everyone. So, really, Dalton is kind of he's kind of annoying, but he's not the most dangerous boss ever. In fact, the thing is, he's sort of a pushover, but it's also dangerous to think of him as a pushover, since that's just you being overconfident. So this is not a hard boss battle, which is fitting because Dalton is scum. But I'd recommend you keep your HP up, because he's gonna do a pissy boss mode attack at the very end before he, well, dies? He's not dead. I want him to be dead, though. I want him to die. Please. Immortality. That's just a useless dream. Just give up on that fool's dream. Whoa, where are you going? Is that a portal? We must follow him then. Does this take us down to Ocean Palace? Indeed, it does. Welcome to Ocean Palace. The place where everything can go wrong if we don't stop Queen Zeal. We will proceed with going through Ocean Palace in the next video. Until then, enjoy this music, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.